Hello guys, Matthew here from UChat. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the new feature that is called Blacklist. Okay, so first of all, this is a feature that is only available in the SMS channel. Okay, so the first question you may ask, why you need it? Okay, so this is Blacklist will make sure that is absolutely no message will be sending out. Okay, so if you are in the US market or the other, the very strict no spamming policy countries, this will be, it will put you in a very safe place. Okay, so the difference you may ask is if the user is opt out, we have a opt out SMS action, right? If the user is opt out, so that message will be not sending out. Okay, but later we found out that even the message is not sent out, but that API is still triggering to the provider. So if you are using Twilio, maybe there is still API triggering to the Twilio. It's just this, they are not sending the message. Okay, but the API call will still cost you extra money, even the message is not sending out. But if you add the user to the blacklist, we will not even send the API calls to the provider. Okay, so that will save you the money, and also the message will not sending out. And this is especially very useful that if you want to, recycle the high value ads, okay, which means the user they can easily opt out, and you cannot reach out to the user from the same number, okay? And because of the high value of the leads and the potential sales from the leads, you may need to re-engage with the same leads, but from different SMS number. So with this video, I will show you exactly how to do that. Okay, so now let's first go to the blacklist feature. So if you go to your SMS channel, okay, so this is the SMS channel we have. You go to the tools, and then you will see there is a blacklist in the tools section. Okay, so here is the little descriptions we have. So if we receive the stopped, that is the keywords from the user's phone number will be added in here. Okay, if we receive the start from the user will be removed from the blacklist. Okay, message will not be sent to the phone number, which is, if they are in the blacklist. That's the default, instructions we have. Okay, so but in the real user case, usually it should have some flexibilities, right? Because the user may not send the stop. You may have different keywords, for example, end, out, cancel or something like that. You may set up different keywords, right? And also, if the user is starting again, they may not necessarily type in start, right? They can just send regular questions, something like that, or anything, right? So we have this blacklist action that will give you so much flexibilities. Is you can set up the keywords, right? So you can set up the keywords. For example, you can set keywords like end. Okay, if the user send the end, and then you can connect with the flow. In that flow, you can add the user to the blacklist. Okay, so it's very simple. You can let me see, open any of the flows, and I will right click, go to actions, and go to advanced action. That is the blacklist actions. This is only available in the SMS channel. So in the flow that is triggered, you can simply add the user to the blacklist. Okay, it's the same logic if you want to capture the other keywords or any keywords, and then you can remove them to the blacklist. So that is how you can add more flexibilities to update the blacklist. Okay, So that is the first user case, which is most of user is using it like this. Now we have a advanced user case, is sending message from a new SMS number. Okay, so this is basically you needed to most of that is you need to recycle because usually the leads is expensive. Okay, and the customer say no to this number, it doesn't necessarily means they will say no to a new number, a new agent, right? So that's why we need to recycle that. Okay, keep converting them into appointments or sales. So how to reach the same leads from different number? So basically there are two steps. One is you need to identify the user is already on the blacklist. Okay, you need to identify this bot cannot engage with the leads anymore. This is step one. Step two is you need to very easily, very fast to send a message from a new SMS bot. Okay, so now let's go to the step one, what you can do. So you can do it two different ways. That will be depending on your automation logic, okay, how the user is created. So the first one is we have an action in the blacklist. Action is search user in the blacklist. So if you go to over here, that is a search from blacklist. So basically you put the user's phone numbers in here, and if you keep it empty, it will search in the current bot. Okay, if you have multiple SMS bot, you can search in the other bot as well. Okay, so that will give you so much flexibilities. If the user is on the blacklist of another bot, you can also know that. Okay, so you can search this, and depending on the result, you will know, okay, whether this user is already on the blacklist or not. If they are on the blacklist, and then you can try to move the step two, try to send a message from a new number, not from the current number. That is the first one. Okay. Second one is we do have a trigger that is called matched in blacklist. So if you go to UChat, pick up any SMS channel, go to automations, go to triggers, and then you can scroll down, you will find this matched in blacklist. Okay, so in this trigger, that is a very important information here you need to understand is this trigger only triggers when there is a send message node in the flow to the user, and this user already on the blacklist, only then this trigger will trigger. Okay, that means you have some automation that is running, and there is a send message, in this automation, but the user already on the blacklist previously, or before, right? Before the automation, and now you have a send message node. You cannot send the message to the user because they are on the blacklist, and then this trigger will actually trigger. Okay, and it's not the case. It's not like what the most people think is. So most of people think is, okay, the user is already on the blacklist. It's already on the blacklist. Okay, and then they send a new message to the bot, and then they think, okay, should be trigger that is matched in the blacklist. No, actually, this is not the case. Okay, so this first condition is when that will be triggered. So basically, you set up that trigger, and then you connect with a new flow. In that new flow, I will show you very easy, very fast way to send the message in a brand new SMS bot number. Okay, so now let's go back to the step two, how to send the message from a new SMS bot. It's very easy, so I will show you it directly. Okay, so let's go to the flow. go to the same flow. In the flow is triggered, you just need to use one action. Let me delete this one. You just need to go to notifications, go to SMS notification, and then open this. So in this drop down, you will need to select a new SMS bot. And then you need to provide a sender ID. You can give it a name. And this will be the user's phone number that is already on the blacklist. Okay, you're trying to send a message from a brand new number. And you can put your messages here directly. You just need to turn this on. Okay, create bot user if it's not existed. So if this user is not existed, we will actually create the user first in the new SMS bot number, and then the first message will be sending out to that. Okay, so that is basically how you can recycle the high quality leads from totally different number. Okay, so yeah, so that's the content for today. We actually go through the blacklist to show you how to use the blacklist, and also a user case is how to send the message to the same leads but from the different SMS bot. See you guys in the next video.